Alaska's liberation is imminent.
Bruh.
Hello everybody, I am here and I'm back, and today we're going to continue our playthrough of Fallout 4, but first I need to plug in something to my PC. There we go. Because I forgot to plug it in before the stream, so I'm going to plug it in right now. Hey Monkey, good morning to you too. We're gonna close this. Okay, so disable the preview. On yesterday's stream, we have managed to complete all the side quests for the railroad. So today, what I have decided to do is I'm basically going to do a little exploration. We're gonna explore the rest of the locations in the Commonwealth. After that, I'm gonna get Nick Valentine, get Curie, and do pretty much everything up until the glowing sea. And before going to the glowing sea, we're gonna shoot all the DLCs, and that's the basically plan for what are we gonna do right now. So yeah, let's start the game and let's go for it. Hope you guys are doing well this Tuesday. I need to clean my glasses. So give me a second. Yeah, baby. Before the stream, I even played a little bit of Warframe. They have released a new Prime Warframe, and they also released some new weekly missions. I'm not gonna do them on stream because I'm doing them so fast that I pretty much have done 50% of the stuff that was to do when it comes to those little weekly missions. I basically done all of it in a span of like 30 minutes. There was not really a problem. So if I would decide to stream Warfare, for example, on Mondays, it would be probably a very short streams. So there would be no point of doing that, pretty much. Anyhow, Fallout 4, and I have picked new weapons that I'm going to introduce to you guys. Not all of them the newest, but I definitely have picked up something new for today. And hopefully in the next 2 days we're gonna do the quest for Nick Valentine, and we're also gonna do the quest for Curie as well. Which I'm currently thinking, what would be the best thing to do? Should I take Nick Valentine go for Nick Valentine and take him with me right now, or should I do the questing first? Anyhow, time to show the weapons that I'm gonna use for today. So let's start with the shotgun first. The first weapon I'm going to show, it's TOZ-194. It's a weapon that I used before, and it's a pump action shotgun, and it's pretty powerful, it's pretty strong, and I love it. Then of course there's a fire axe, and also the first change that you guys are going to immediately notice is that I have applied legendary modifications to all of my weapons. Basically from this point on I'm going to just apply the legendary modifications. There's no special point of not doing it anymore. As a new weapon, I have brought the AMAC 1500. It's you could say it's a bolt action, but it's actually a one-shot anti-material rifle that to reload it you have to remove the entire bolt, which bolt is actually a bullet itself as well. I'm gonna show it when it's gonna be time. I have decided to take the M203 today for final testing, if it's gonna work or not. As a submachine gun or a pistol type, I took the BT APC-9, which is a new thing. It's a new weapon that I'm gonna test today. So, it's a weapon made by Subleader, so I'm having high hopes. And also as a automatic rifle, something to defend myself, in case I'm gonna get noticed and enemies are gonna be at a reasonable distance. I have took the FAMAS. FAMAS in burst rifle configuration with extended magazine.
I'll do my best to keep the settlement together. This is my family.
Alright, so we got a whole map, but we definitely don't have a lot of locations left to explore. So exploring the Commonwealth is definitely not gonna be a ginormous thing. But every single time when I do a Fallout 4 playthrough, I do this one thing. Toggle map markers 0, I think it's 1.0.1, and it's not gonna be this because it's this sign. Oh my god, you guys seem to get all your map markers visible. These guys suck. Okay. So yeah, my plan right now is to basically get from the Covenant and explore every single location I haven't managed to explore before. Of course, while still keeping the distance to the Glowing Sea. Like the Glowing Sea area, we pretty much should not touch any of this. Even the South Rock mine should be out of distance and out of reach. I might actually go for Quagmire and Lockjaw Shack just so I can like explore those two things, but anything besides that is actually out of limits. But yeah, as we can see, not a lot of things to take a look at. But I guess let's not waste any time. The first location I'm gonna explore right now, because okay, let's put it like this. Parsons State Asylum and Creamery, that's pretty much quest location, so I'm not gonna do that. Listening Post Bravo is also a quest location. Same with the Recon Bunker Theta. I can go for the Goodman's Lumber, so we're gonna do it like this. From here, we're gonna go for Midwind Watchtower, Beta, then we're gonna go for Dark Hollow Pond. From Dark Hollow Pond, we're gonna move to Mass Fusion Containment Shed, Maserati Residence, which is an area that you cannot explore, Radio Tower, Lake Quanah, and then Goodman Sons and Lumber. So for now we have a plan. I don't think it's gonna take us a long time to explore the rest of the locations, depending on the spots. But one thing for sure that I also did offline, I have prepared the gear for Nick Valentine and Curie at the same time. And if you want to get Nick Valentine, I'm gonna have to take Curie with me as well, so I can grind her reputation, so she can basically start giving me her quest that she wants to become human. Yes. Oh, that was a miss. Is there something? There's some kind of broken building, and this is how you reload this gun. You put a bullet into the bolt. Oh no, poor raccoon. You put a bullet into the receiver. That was a clean shot. You put a bullet into a receiver, and then you just slam back the entire receiver, the entire construction. Which is definitely unique. The gun was made in the 70s as well. It's supposed to be like the America's, one of the first American anti-material rifles. Because after this, the America's anti-material rifle was basically, Western hipster, was basically the Barrett. Oh boy. Okay, you are an angry doggo. You are a mean doggo. And you're gonna get eliminated. But yeah, you can definitely appreciate the fact that the removing of a bolt, that's a unique weapon. That's a unique thing. I like weapons with unique things like this. It is absolutely enjoyable.
The map has been updated.
Okay, let's see what the Minuteman Tower has, because the Minuteman Towers always have chests.
That's it.
And there we go, more ammunition for my sniper. All of my weapons, actually, in matter of fact. Cutting fluid, I'm also gonna need a Giddy Buttercup for crafting. Kedder, SG553, which doesn't look semi-bad, honestly. I'm gonna take that. At least for scrap, because it has a lot of parts. So I think it's absolutely worth taking it. Oh dear. Okay, so we got this location cleared out, so now let me go for the Dark Hollow Pond. We're gonna go for Dark Hollow Pond to those two locations over here, then for the Guanapon stay in the lake itself, and we're gonna finish up at the Goodman Sons and Lumber. 12 o'clock. Yeah, the hitbox is not gonna count for this, I suppose. Oh boy. Ah, yeah. One thing that I forgot to mute a little bit, reverb. As per usual. But yeah, I think that grinding reputation with... Hey Hyper, grinding reputation with Nick Valentine should not be that difficult. Because Nick Valentine loves when opening terminals, and there's gonna be plenty of terminals around. Also some dialogue options available. Also, if I recall correctly, this should be a place which should have like a radar or something. But it doesn't seem to have neither. Okay, we have a Deathclaw over there. That would be a good test of this rifle. I definitely dealt like 500 damage with it. And now it's grenade launcher time. Alright, he's dead. That was a matriarch Seaclaw. Okay, because I have an instigating legendary on this gun, that means that this Deathclaw was taking at least 800 damage.
The map has been updated.
I think we got... Yeah, that's definitely a river lurk. It's right in my way too. Nice. Yep. It's an actual sniper rifle that was created in the 70s by the United States. You basically remove the entire bolt, you put a bullet into the bolt.
Not very friendly. Oh,
nice. Yeah. And then you just you have a loaded gun. Hey, Churi. This one is called AMAC 1500. What's going on over there? I see the poggers. Live free, Mr. Poggers. Okay, you said... Oh, instigating. Nice.
Nice.
I'll take that. Live free, Mr. Poggers. Okay, so we have the Dark Pond Lake that I don't think it has anything in it. So right now I'm gonna go for the Mass Fusion building. Like I said, we don't have really a lot to explore, but I want to clear up the entire main map before I'm gonna go for the main quest line. Also, every single robot repair kit I'm gonna find, I need to keep it for Curie, because Curie is gonna remain as a robot for quite a long time. Oh, I remember this place. This is where I can get surprised by a random rat scorpion, isn't it? That was a synth voice. No, that couldn't be rat scorpion that made that noise. And I caught some kind of disease. Okay, let me check. Fatigue. Isn't that for anodynes? Yep. Here. Oh boy. We got puppies. Lots of puppies. There's one more green Night Striker somewhere. And you pretend to be a legendary even though you're not. I think the other guy's like right behind the car. Yep. Feral mongrels, feral ghouls, night strikers. It's even that iguana on the ground. Nice combo, not gonna lie. Okay, what do we have here? Encouraging chest piece that I can scrap.
Nice.
Powder charge, Stetchkin APS, that's a mighty one, so I can scrap it. I'm actually gonna use Stetchkin APS tomorrow. Because why not? Doesn't seem like a bad idea. Rip iguana. Also, if you go over here, there's an actual reference
The map has been updated.
to the Blade Runner. I wonder if it's gonna show up on the specific location I'm gonna aim to go for. Okay, that failed. There we go. Yeah, there's a synth lying over here, but the thing is, on the other end over here, there should be like a investigator, detective, or adventurer. And this is supposed to be a reference scene to the Blade Runner. There's even a pistol lying on the ground over here, but there's the missing body of the other guy. It's a reference to original Blade Runner, not the newest one. I could try to go through here. There are a lot of radioactive barrels. They don't seem to have any effect on me though. Oh yeah, I forgot I have the radiation glitch. That is not. I cannot remove that radiation glitch from my character at all. Sag.
Sweet.
Meat jerky, don't need that. Just food. But yeah, my character has a radiation glitch that I cannot get rid of.
Would you calm down?
Nice.
I can't understand a damn thing.
Which is a shame. I can only hope that the glowing sea is not gonna be have this glitch on it. Okay, so Rose, Lisa. That's
Nope.
also one. So it's S as the third letter. Tiny one. It cannot be.
Nope.
Wild is 2. Wild. Wire.
There we go.
Hackerman.
Alright, let's open the door. Huh, so the door is only opening the door. Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Yes.
I would say that exploring the rest of the wealth is pretty much... I would consider that to be a warm-up, if anything. Bitch. Okay, let's see what the chest has. Irradiated super sledge, I can scrap that.
Nice.
Powder charge, and that's it. You would think that this place would be much more dangerous. I mean, it is. But for some reason, radiation in my game is just super wonky, and if I'm gonna take a dive underwater, I can take rats. If there's gonna be a rat storm, I can take rats. Hey, Sodium. But barrels, for some reason, don't do radiation to me anymore. I do not understand why. It just doesn't anymore. Okay, so as a quick thingy to take a look at, I'm actually gonna explore the Maserati residence in a bit. And now, I'm gonna go for Radio Tower. Because from Radio Tower, I'm gonna go for the Lake Kuala Point in the States. Yeah, I always forget to reload this gun. This gun is a one-shot in reload. It doesn't even have a magazine. No, this raccoon is not happy with something. Probably noticed the chicken. There's something else in the area. I don't get it.
Caution, rain approaching.
Okay. Oh, this is where I can get a bunch of bugs over here, isn't it?
Updated.
Yep. And thankfully this time all of them were menticized, so I don't have to worry about them. Yeah, just extend the satellites and then move on. Next location, it's gonna be Kuala Lumpur States and Kuala River or pond. But first, let's save the game. I could actually follow over here. If I recall correctly, yeah, this is where you can get more Night Strikers. Or dogs. The problem is I don't see them anywhere. And also that fog have just arrived out of nowhere. I don't see the Night Strikers, which is weird. Well, on the plus side, ooh, that's a gigantic hamster. On the plus side, we got some blood leaves. Blood leaves that are gonna be very, very useful. Okay, that's a river lurk. And I think it already knows. And the gun is still
The
broken.
radiation has taken its toll.
Yep.
Your death was lingering and extremely painful. Your adventure is done.
You cannot aim down the sight with this gun. You just can't. You just cannot aim down the sights with this gun. Because there's something that collides with the character and the grenade immediately explodes. It's stupid. There is a new version of the mod released, so I'm still gonna give a chance to this grenade launcher, but if it's gonna give me the same issues on the next playthrough, then I'm simply gonna say goodbye to that weapon. I'm gonna say goodbye to AX50, because that mod is just... it's wrong all over the place. Oh, so that's the first run of the day.
Caution, rain approaching.
And it wasn't even remotely caused by me. What do we have here? Beaver! And a bunch of Mylurk eggs. Oh! Oh yeah, now the eggs have decided to hatch. Great. Oh, he knows.
The map has been updated.
Well, I also got a bunch of little baby Mylurks to loot now. Yeah, it's ridiculous that spawn's such a low level, and I thought I could configure the script.
So can I start therapy now? Or
You know,
should
so I
wait for
can
the
make it
nightmares to
spawn
set in?
later, because there is a specific number that's responsible for it. It still doesn't work. The thing just does whatever it wants, so I decided to... Finally, I have decided to give up on that gun. Also, if you want... Oh. Oh, hello there, big guy. You are kinda too close, so I'm gonna try to avoid you. Then again, I might not be able to. Okay, he didn't notice me. That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's a pretender. So we got like, oh boy, okay. Got him. It was a weak one, but I don't want to take that risk, you know? All those river lurk and no unusual candies. Yeah, I don't know if this guy have noticed me. Probably did. Poisoner caravan?
Nice.
Money and scrap at the same time. I don't mind that. Hello? Anybody here? Oh yeah, that's a broken Sjogren militia. I don't need that.
I
I
couldn't
need a
care
magazine
less.
though.
Nice.
3% more damage, Mongols, Hounds, and Wolves
Intel
per
file
level.
obtained.
Indeed. I need this Sjogren inertia because it's gonna break. It's a part of a quest for Sjogren inertia, but I don't do that quest at all. I'm not interested in
Might
it.
be able to pick this. Sweet.
The estates are right over there. Don't see any humanoids walking around. If there's a one mod that I'm definitely gonna miss is Full of Fill. It's not available on Nexus and nobody has it. And I highly regret deleting it from my playthrough because like Koala Point, with Full of Fill there was a gigantic bolt. That bolt has gunner on it. It's like a bunch of gunners. And I really want to get that bolt, but I guess at this point it's a one big whatever. So I'm probably never gonna get that mod ever again, which makes me sad. Oh, there's basically a bunch of brain fungi and glowing mushrooms. Yeah, I'm gonna pick it all up.
The map has been updated.
Quanapewitipihipidi Estates. Yes. Broken English is broken. Boston Mayor Shelter. Yeah, we're not gonna need that. We already have explored the Boston Mayor Shelter. And that's a bloatfly. Did it just went under what? No. I need to stay in place for 1 second. Or just rise again. Because you have to rise again. And I missed.
Caution. Sandstorm approaching.
Oh, lovely. If it's gonna be a sandstorm, then I am perfectly allowed to use the day visor to identify my enemies. Because of the sandstorm. Okay, so Trapper. I don't know what Trappers are doing here. For Magnum, that's a snub nose. And nothing on this bed. Okay, so this location I could consider to be discovered. Let me see, let me take a look at the map. Now I'm gonna try to get to the Maserati residence. Because from Maserati residence, I'm simply gonna go around and go for the Goodman Sons and thingamajigs. Yeah, we didn't explore the Western Event Estates, which we are gonna do it today. It is an area that is filled with superhumans, so that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna go around the... Oh, it's another river look over there. But as long as I know, I don't really have to trigger it. I see the angler. Now it's a dead angler. There's something over there. I think that's not Wilson Automatoys, the not What's Electronics, the Galleria. What's the name of that Galleria was? God damn it, I can't remember right now.
Unit level increased.
General Atomics Galleria. Now I remember it. Alright, we're putting points into the heavy weapons, and the perk right now it's gonna go into, I think, quick hands. Yeah, I really want to get the quick hands. All 3 perks of that. This boy has nothing. We're gonna just cut our way through here. Back through the radio tower. Nautical radio signal found. Which I don't get. Is that a hermit crab? Is that a free crabby? Because I'll buy that for $1. I'm afraid I might actually kill it with one shot from my sniper rifle. No, it's a legendary, so we're good. Okay, I want you to spill some babies, okay?
Got a badass over here.
Spill some babies. Nope, did not manage to. Oh well. Oh well. That's a Mutant Slayer left arm, that's XO1, which I already have. Suppressed MP5, that can be sold. M1 carabine. I like the gun, but it's not worth picking up. I already have one M1 carabine in my house. Gunner's 12 o'clock. Okay, let's see what you got. You're supposed to be the legendary one. Or is this guy the legendary? Oh, hey, Honey Badger. Another instigating one. Wow. And this one looks really good. Not gonna lie. I don't know what kind of upgrades it has, but just by the looks, it just looks amazing. M16 powerful. Okay, so we have only 2 attachments. Which makes me not interested in this gun whatsoever. 12 o'clock. That's a Mylar Queen. Right over there. Yeah, we're gonna go for the Mylar Queen after the Maserati residence, which it is area that is tied to some kind of a quest that I never discovered in my life. So I'm just gonna uncover the location and move on with my life. Sure, the location itself has some spiders, but I don't really think it's that necessary to explore. How did I get level 175? Playing the game, not using fast traveling, killing everything in sight, knowing where the random encounter spots are, and grinding. Lots and lots of grinding. Yeah, the Maserati residence is right next to the Greentop Nursery. Oh, I also have applied the legendary effects to my regular armor as well. And that's a Cazador. Alright, so now I'm gonna go for the Goodman thingamajig, because we're gonna leave the Recon Bunker Theta for the quest with the Brotherhood of Steel. Killing, exploring, questing. That's pretty much the whole recipe. There's not really a lot of experimentation per se. Wait, there was a Mylar Queen over here, wasn't there? Oh! Oh shit! That's a Squire backpack, don't need that. Wow, these guys are just popping out of nowhere. Scaring the living daylights out of me. I know, right? Then again, they have all the rights to be this stealthy. And there's the Miter Queen. And I also have not so much radiation, so much health anymore. Okay, so how do we approach this? If I'm not gonna kill Miter King right now, he's gonna get his attention on me as we speak. The one I'm gonna attack the Queen. So just get rid of this. And the Queen is gonna be second. Sadly, Queen is gonna get additional less damage because I'm aiming for the armor. Queen is too far to use grenades on her. Okay, I think that's good enough. Well, that missed. That didn't. No, my Queen is still alive. And the hitbox.
Here's a picture of your corpse.
Magical hitbox. Yeah, this grenade launcher is broken. I'm gonna bring a different grenade launcher, okay? I'm gonna get myself the M79. And I'm not gonna use this specific grenade launcher till the rest of the game. Because it's pretty clear that this grenade launcher is absolutely broken. And it just collides with random stuff. The stuff that is in front of me but doesn't even exist. This is not a good gun right now. This is really not a good gun, and I hope that the newest version of this grenade launcher, it's gonna correct all the problems that this weapon had. If it won't, I'm not gonna use this weapon anymore. No, I'm gonna bring M79. Fusillade is kind of overpowered. I don't want to use it. No way! Oh my god. I didn't save the game. I
Caution,
didn't
rain approaching.
save the game. I didn't save the game. Well, that feels just amazing. Now I have to repeat this entire thing all over again. Yay! I'm so happy. I am so happy that I have to repeat exploring all the things and of course those gunners that the other gun is lost in the wind because this game doesn't know how to use its own saving system. This game is absolutely ridiculous and stupid and bad, and I hate it right now because I have a reason. No, I actually don't have a reason.
Unit level increased.
I do not really have a good reason to hate it right now. I'm just hating on it because it makes me feel better. Oh my god, I just cannot believe I had that good fucking gun and now it's just... Why did I forget to save? Jesus Christ. It was like the worst time. The absolutely worst time to forget and
Reality
save.
sucks.
You know, the moment I get the legendary, I should be like, yeah, you should fucking save right now, you know?
Oh, it's a palm bloom!
Oh my god. It's shit like this takes away the whole motivation to play. It really does. But hey, I guess we have no other choice but to repeat this entire bullshit. We had even the first robot repair kit for Curie. We lost so many good things, so many.
Oh, it's a pump bloom!
Now that there's no guarantee that we're gonna encounter those same things, and even if there is no guarantee that we're gonna get the same gun or the same things, or maybe even the same enemies. I have a very good reason to be salty right now. I have lost all of those good fucking things because the weapon is so fucking broken. Because the weapon decided to be like, I'm gonna explode in front of his face now. Oh, he got so much good loot. It would be a shame if he didn't shave. Fuck you, video game. Just fuck you.
Hey,
Please. I'm so thirsty.
I'm not gonna use.
Could you spare any
Just
water?
because of this,
of course.
I'm not gonna
Here you
use
go.
that M203
thank
till
you.
the end of the playthrough.
Thank you.
I'm just not going to. This gun, as you guys see, this broken ass gun just drained me out of at least maybe 20-30 minutes. I honestly don't know. I didn't count at the time, but I will fairly assume it was 20 to 30 minutes of my time just wasted because the gun doesn't know where I'm aiming and where I'm not aiming, or where there's like a hitbox or where there's not a hitbox. Like, fuck this. Like, shit like this can really demotivate you. Because it's pretty much not even your fault that the weapon have decided to be like, her der exploding all of his place in front of his face, der.
Nice.
Then again, we got the same poisoner shotgun from that Mirelurk, so cross fingers, we might get the same legendary honey badger. But it's still annoying to me that I have to go and explore all of those locations I have explored just a moment ago. I'm the type of person that
You're a fucking
hates
thief.
Nice.
Intel file
exploring or
obtained.
doing the same thing once again. But there's also a moral of the story and a lesson from it. Lander saved the fucking game more
Sweet.
often, so you don't have situations like this. Pretty easy to learn, right? But there were several situations when the same thing happened and I still haven't learned. I'm gonna say this much. It is what it is. Lesson learned, save more often. No point of crying over spilled milk at this point. I like that saying, actually.
Shortly.
Lesson
That
learned.
has been
Nothing else to be said. I think I gotta hit enough to so I have a need to use a stim pack. And this time we are not getting a sandstorm, so we might be actually able to notice those rust devils. Or at least hear them. And maybe with a little bit of hope, we're gonna get those same gunners again. But then again, that entire area was a random encounter spot, so the chances of us getting the gunners with the same weapon, very minimal. I'm gonna be honest, it's very, very minimal. At least we can level up. It's also kind of my... hello. That's even more than one. Okay, let's go. Yeah, social Mylex are kinda don't really have a lot of chance if they want to withstand a 50 cal to the face. Oh, hello there. Totally forgot that you exist. No, I don't. Oh my god. I did not remotely even aimed. I didn't remotely even fucking aimed at the water, but of course the game have decided to be like, he wants to pick up an item from an enemy. Well, let's now waste all of his resources. Thanks, game. That's really cash money out of you. Yeah, no, drink rats, you asshole. Exactly, that's what the game have said. Drink rats, absorb rats. Gosh. Just, dear God. A moment of break. It's just the beginning of the stream. Come on, video game. But yeah, I'm not gonna use that grenade launcher, at all. I'm just not gonna use it. What's that? Hey, 12? I mean, okay. And slightly modified. I ain't gonna complain about that. Well, if I remember, on that road over there... Okay, so where I want to go... I think from here I want to visit the Maserati residence. Yeah, I just wanted to explore that. I just want to have it marked on the map. It could be a super villain in the water. Yeah, I know which one. It's Behemoth, but I'm gonna leave that Behemoth for the quest for the Brotherhood of Steel when I have to get the other brother. What's his name? Totally forgot it about right now. The guy that was like lost through the recon team. Yeah, I want to leave that guy for later. Yeah, I want this guy to throw out some eggs. This is why I'm teasing him.
We've got a badass over here.
Come on. Eggies. There we go. That's the stuff. Alright, I think the main guy is dead, so I can kill the babies. There we go, hermit crab meat. That's gonna help me with the care weight. And what do we get? Yeah, even the same loot, so... There's a chance that we're gonna get our revenge, our redemption. Hey, hey. well, what can I say? As problematic as it sounds, oh boy. Yeah, the Mire Queen is gonna slap those Rust Devils over there. At least damage them a little bit. The only thing I can say is, well, enjoy. I guess. I mean, it's the thing that you like, not me. Yeah, the gunners are not gonna spawn. This is a sad moment. We've lost the Honey Badger. We are not gonna get it again. An instigating Honey Badger that looked like a piece of art. Now it just looks like a piece of memory. A memory that we're never gonna recover. Because this game fucking hates me. Okay, maybe it doesn't fucking hate me. In a matter of fact, the fact that I haven't saved was kind of me problem. More or less. But yeah, it was not nice. Yeah, there goes the Maserati residence, and
The map has been updated.
I don't care for it because it's a quest area, but I never ever have found a quest. So now I'm gonna try to go for the Mire Queen, but I'm not gonna use the grenade launcher. I'm gonna actually, after exploring the rest of this area, I'm gonna replace the grenade launcher with M79. I already have one M79 perfectly prepared in my home. It's gonna be a quick flip and switch. I'm gonna add Crippling Legendary to it because I can. And then I'm just gonna run with it. And that's it. 12 o'clock. Oh, that was a horrible shot. That's on me. That's 100% on me. Okay, and like I said, all the robot repair kits that I'm gonna find, they're staying for Curie. Because we're gonna get Curie at the same time when we're gonna try to get Nick Valentine. Also, it's getting pretty dark. I don't think that using night vision right now would be a bad idea. Well, on the plus side, it's not a sandstorm. You can definitely hear some. Oh yeah, there's the Mire Queen right over there. She definitely dealt with the Rust Devils. But on the plus side, she's already damaged. On the minus side, if she doesn't have the max health, the instigating legendary effect that I currently have on my gun, gonna be kind of it's gonna be kind of pointless. Also, like I said, I'm not gonna use the grenade launcher because the grenade launcher that I have is stupid, and I just missed. I mean, the grenade launcher is stupid. Legendary effect isn't. There goes my right hand. And that's a river lurk over there, so I don't really have a lot of freedom of movement.
Some will set shortly.
Well, that could go a little bit smoother. if I had my grenade launcher working like it should, they would be going much smoother, but no. Okay, what do we have? Well, it's not the legendary one, it's still a pretty good looking gun, so I'll take what I can get. Okay, where's that river lurk? So kinda secretly I really wanted to get it out of the way. I don't think it's the same guy, but he's too far away. Okay, so that's a wrecked car. For a second I thought it's like a dead animal. Wait a second. Yeah, all the Rust Devils are here. And I can loot them right now. Even more repair kits for Curie. If everything's gonna go right, Curie is not gonna require so many robot repair kits, but then again we will see. So you never can be 100% sure. Okay, can disable that because we loaded all the corpses. So if I want to go for the lumber mill, I think I need to go. I need to follow the river line. Hey, Betty. Have a good lurk. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the stream. 12 o'clock. I can see a feral, and that's a Yaoguai. And that Yaoguai actually managed to withstand the bullet to the face. A glowing one even. Poggers. Yeah, like I said, the only Yaoguais that I have to be afraid in this game are the glowing ones. The regular Yaoguais are just so weak. They are very negligible. You can just most of the time Yaoguais can be ignored, unless it's like a dusky Yaoguai. Then of course that's a different situation. Dusky Yaoguais can actually deal a lot of damage, but they also can take a lot of damage. I have seen the movement over there, and I'm not happy about it. I think it's that car. I might actually need to disable it because it's.
The map has been updated.
Does it block the path to the shed? Well, not really, but I can see the glowing feral ghoul over there. And that's Mr. Goodman himself. Turned into a glowing one. Hey, Sloth. Apple, I think you are I think you are typing in the wrong chat by accident, unless I am missing something.
Hello there.
Oxmine, thank you for the follow, appreciate it.
Got it.
Okay, let's see. Because I believe you are typing in a different chat, unless I said something and you are wishing me something good. I'm just confused. This is why I'm asking. Oh my god, this game doesn't even know if the people are talking to him or not. He sucks. Okay, I'm gonna take that.
Nice.
Sensor module, that's always nice. Alright, so we got the entire northern zone, I think, explored. Because the Parsons, that's gonna stay for later. This is all explored. Belcher's Cave with the satellite array, that's gonna go for the Nico world. I see that lake. This lake. Yeah, we need to explore that. But not before I'm gonna reach the Covenant. I want to change that grenade launcher because it pisses me off. We also have Relay Tower and the West Irrited States. It seems like West Irrited States is gonna be closer. And we can get to the estates from the Covenant. Yeah, we're gonna do it differently. But still, let's go to the Covenant. And was it something about laying eggs being your fetish? Did you just make that mistake? Anyhow, yeah, I need to get back to Breakheart Banks. Actually, don't. I should mark the Maserati residence. Oh, no, no fast travel! I did not want to use the fast traveling. Hey, Ritu. Happy to see you here too. Oh my god, this steward just breaks his own rules. I don't care if there was an accident or not. He just breaks his own rules. He used to fast traveling. He sucks so much. Oh my god, this guy's so bad. Fuck. Whatever. How can you discover all locations? By using the compass. And also we can use a command, toggle map markers 1.0.1. That's gonna show you all the areas, but it's gonna all be unexplored. So we're gonna have to, so you will be able to explore
Got a
by
dangerous
yourself.
look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
Hey, Ice Glow. Yeah, he fast travels level 175. What a fucking nerd, right? What an embarrassment of a human being.
No sign of her? And nothing has gone missing, at least not that I've heard of.
Yeah, I want to remove the instigating from this because that's a good legendary effect. Yeah, I'm gonna just scrap this too. This. I'm not gonna scrap this honey badger, it looks too good. And this glove can be sold. Do I have a doctor bag so I can fix my limb? Day Trooper, no.
Don't much care for good neighbor.
Manipulate. I wish it was possible. I really wish. But yeah, I want to go to Covenant first. Then I'm gonna go for the estates. Oh my, yeah, of course, invisible.
We've got a badass over here.
I hate net strikers. Okay, that actually crippled my both hands, so I'm allowed to use the Heal Hydra, assuming that I have one. Yep. Also, for some reason, I have human meat and irradiated blood, which I don't need. $12 o'clock, that's a bunch of feral ghouls. Not sure if they're traveling my way. This guy definitely does. Yeah, the other Faragul had a stroke. Never-ending Magnum. I can scrap that. Why not? Huh. So they have spawned back with the dogs and whatnot. There's also a risk right now that the hospital is gonna spawn back with the super mutants in Metro 2. So yeah, that's gonna be a thing. That might be a thing. I do believe it might be Rust Devils, but I could be wrong. Yeah, it's Rust Devils. I think that was the Rust Devil. Oh, they have triggered a freaking death claw. Good job, morons. Oh, great.
We've got a badass over here.
At least we got gunners. Yeah, kinda cannot watch the show at that point. As of this point, I have become the part of a show. Doesn't matter if willingly or not. Okay, let's see what you got. Poisoner piece of shit.
Nice.
M16, I see only 2 parts, so it's not even worth it. There were 3 gunners, right? One over here, one guy that I just killed. Is that the other guy? Oh, it's a Rust Devil. And that's the other gunner, okay. He also got the Honey Badger, but this one is actually good for scrap. Like okay, this barrel is comical. This barrel is just comical. I don't see anybody spawning. I don't see those 2 synths that are usually over there, so the metro might be actually clean. Let me check other bodies. Oh yeah, there's another one over here. I would not notice this body without a day visor. 100%. RP. Wow. Now this looks almost like an RPK, if not for that stupid suppressor. Stupid suppressor is stupid. Alright, let's see what the broken chest of being broken has inside. It's a this is one of those chests that's always guaranteed that has like way too much stuff than it's supposed to. Yeah, I probably should just clear it up after the stream. Look at all of that shit. There's no way I can handle all of it without going back and forth several times. Yeah, I'm not going for this. Well, maybe this. This looks awesome. This actually looks awesome. I like this. Yoink.
Nice.
But the rest items in the chest, I'm gonna clean them up after the stream. Okay, do we get synths outside of a metro station? No. Do we get super mutants? No. That's good. That's very good, because now I can just easily get back to Covenant. Scrap unnecessary items, change one weapon, and then go for the estates. What time it is? 8 p.m. Going for those estates at dark would be a good idea. Because I'm going to encounter super mutants. And that zone is not very friendly. Whoa there. Hello there, mister. Nice minigun. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, it kind of became a party pooper, undeniably. But yeah, for the next playthrough, I'm gonna decide for a different location as a place where I can basically have a lot of settlers around, because Covenant is barely fitting. And also, it already like drops the frames down to like 30. So I think it would be a better idea to basically do something else. Take a different settlement from the next playthrough on. Because as much as I can appreciate the fact that this place is still fitting as many people as it does, I know I don't have enough space to like, you know, make the entire settlement work again. I don't have enough space to like place additional foods or anything like that, you know. It's rough. It's pretty rough. Yeah, this one goes for sell, RPK for scrap. This honey badger I'm actually gonna keep. And I'm actually gonna keep this RU-556 because it's already got slapped wounding legendary. Then again, I could just do this. No legendary effect. There we go, and I can just keep both the things at the same time. Okay, let me think. Let's see if I can cook anything. Beverage, nope. Roasts. I can make some Deathclaw steak, egg omelette, and night striker. That's good enough. I don't have to modify anything. Then again, let me check how close I am to the next level. Pretty close. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look for M79 because I believe I have one that is unmodified whatsoever, and I'm gonna modify it. And also I'm gonna drop the kneecapper M203 because the weapon just doesn't work.
Text Beneke, folks.
I should also drop the two guns that I have over here. Hold up. Yes. Don't need so many grenades. This and this, because Glock 19, MP5, all of that can be sold.
It's about a vault here in the Commonwealth. So there's that vault.
I'm gonna perform a little
Number
sorting.
81, and it stays pretty much closed all the time.
Okay,
right?
so let's go. It already have a well-oiled receiver, so that's good.
Well, the rumor.
Already got a long barrel. Let's give it a full stock. Let's give it a
there was something disease outbreak.
lowered sight so I can have a more clear view.
I don't know.
Muzzle brake.
I don't really know how.
Already uses 40mm grenades, so that's exactly what I wanted to do, and this is it. We still didn't gain the level, but you know, with the kill or two, I should be able to do that. So I'm not worrying about it.
Avoiding the vault.
Yeah, let's leave the money because I'm gonna gain money.
What diseases? Vault right there.
All the junk, all the parts, 22s, microfusion cells because gamma rounds and plasmas can be left behind. Okay, let's get rid of the unnecessary things right now, and from this point on, we're gonna basically just go. So nothing from here. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. I'm supposed to apply the kneecapper on this grenade launcher.
Here's Roy Brown.
Because I basically decided I will allow myself to apply legendary options on my weapons because I already have all the stats that are required, so why the hell not?
That was
Yep, Bean Crosby. Okay, so now only food. Leave the antibiotic. Don't I have the... Yeah, I have the Brahmin milk inside of the other workbench over here.
Brotherhood of Steel is they're still around.
Or I don't.
Commonwealth.
Huh, gonna have to buy some. That's fine.
I guess there was some sort of
Blood leaf, spring fungus,
lots of guns.
carrot flower,
Some people, money,
glowing fungi,
totally different. We're wondering if maybe
hobble flower, jets, medexes, melon blossoms, mentats, mole rat meat, fern, nice striker blood, prime meat, psycho. I already have good amount of water, that's good. Red hornet milk that I can get over here. That's a roasted. I'm gonna keep the robot repair kits. The more I'm gonna have, the better. Because actually all of them are gonna go for Curie, so having just 10 should be good enough for now.
This is Johnny Mercer singing about personality. If you got it, you should appreciate it. Because it's not
Okay, keep the 12 gauge, keep the 5... Oh, I actually should buy some more 5.56. I know that I'm in my house and I could just, you know, take the ammo, but I won't. The only ammo I'm gonna take, actually, is 50 cals, because I just dropped them. Because I'm a dummy. 50 BMG, I'm gonna take 192.
I've got some more news.
There we go.
If you're
Yeah, I need to buy some 5.56 because they're running out of... Unless Cricket is outside, I will be unable to get any 5.56. Or maybe Trashkin Carla. Maybe. What time it is? 8 p.m. Let's see who is outside of the... All these guys have surrounded a poor bar.
Hey,
Not
nice
even.
to meet you.
Oh, we don't have any traders whatsoever. Well, shit.
Here's the thing about mentals. They make you super smart, sure, but they fuck with your charisma. To me, that's dumb.
They don't.
Be sure you've got enough ammo. Last thing you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave the items that I want to sell over here and sell them later, as I usually do when it comes to the Covenant. Until I'm gonna get a shopkeeper in my own settlement, I am basically leaving all those things behind. It's just gonna be a free money at that point. I wish that Trash King Carla or what's her name, Cricket, would arrive right now, so I can just get more ammunition, but yeah, well, it is what it is. I still have the submachine gun, so I don't really worry that much about 5.56.
I wanted to click that trigger and have that barrel spit air.
Okay, how late it is? 9 p.m. The area to that village is clean from here. You know what, guys? I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Let's save the game. And let's just go for it. Let's just go for those estates, because I actually need to create like a movement map of what I want to do. And I think I'm gonna clear up the estates, go for the relay tower, and then I'm gonna not really go for caravan wreckage or for the what's consumed as electronics, because that's for automatron DLC stuff. I could move back, go for Lexington ground, all the buildings over here, including the Cambridge Grader, Green Tech Genetics 2, and the Cambridge Safe House as well. Actually, Cambridge Safe House is gonna give me additional little small side quests that's actually pretty fun to do. But my current goal is to get over here and clear up. No, that's a Fort Hagen, so we are not gonna go there. I want to clear up this area in general. Hey, Jazz. Hey, Yecker. How you doing? Oh, wait, it's 8J Edgar. Hey, Edgar, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Sorry for the spelling. Okay, I think I'm gonna drink some tea as well. This boy, I need it. Come to think about... I just made a mistake and I realized it. I shouldn't, like, sell all that stuff, because Staffing of Bolthouse have 2 shopkeepers. And I could just simply go over there, sell those guns, get 5.56 ammo and live like a king, but I didn't thought about it. Oh well. You live, you learn. Rats. And that's actually Mr. Squirrel. Okay, so now we're going for this area, and this area is gonna have turrets and super mutants. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Especially considering the fact that I'm approaching there with anti-material rifle that doesn't have any suppressors on. For a very simple reason. Hello, Bader. For a very simple reason, because I believe the anti-material rifles should not have suppressors because they are kinda pointless. The gun is loud as hell anyway. Any anti-material rifle is loud as hell. So the only rationale thing that I can do is, I guess, try to scout around and maybe try to eliminate some targets from far away, if possible. And if not, we're gonna go loud. With only 200 bullets of 5.56, which I am not really happy about that. I'm not gonna deny it. And that was a glowing doggo. this place have actually the biggest culmination of the mutant hounds in the entire game. You can kill here up to, I think, 5 of the mutant hounds, because there are some that are patrolling the area, but there are also some mutant hounds that are hidden all the way in the back in like the special cage.
Drink some water.
Yeah, sure, why not? Cheers. Moist. Yeah, I'm gonna need a power of the moist if I want to beat this area with unsuppressed sniper rifle. Yes, someone there? Hello? Excuse me, is this the Wendy's? Really doubt that I'm gonna reach him. There's like a bunch of hitboxes over here. Damn, what have happened over there? The guy just exploded, or something exploded. I hear it. Oh. Yeah, that's a turret right over there. I want to bring the camera with me, but the game doesn't allow me to. Yeah, that's the best I can do right now. Shoot and back away. Never mind.
Level increased.
I will still back away, because despite the fact that I'm loud as hell, I can still make them sort of forget about me. And the word sort of is used loosely. Very loosely. Let's level up what I can. And that maxes out my heavy weapons. So, we have unarmed. And next perks, I think I'm gonna go for melee. Because I'm using melee weapons by don't even leveling them up. Okay, so still. The next part I want to pick up is Quick Hands, because then the last rank of Quick Hands gives me 10 additional points, and I think I will check the perks that I want to take or not, and then I'm gonna put points in luck. After which we're gonna grind our perks to 9. I think I saw like a air shamble over there. If I can see the movement. Yeah, I think I can at least try to approach over there. Turret is down, one of the super mutants is down. I see another super mutant. Or at least I notice some form of movement. They're still in caution, that means they're still looking for me. The erratic movement that they're doing, yeah. I wonder, can I get on the roof of that? Or will the game be like, no, you cannot get over there? Well, I actually can, but this building is just so broken that it might actually not be worth it. So I'm just not gonna do that. Wish I could jump on this car without the risk of immediate death. Yeah, that's a turret. That's a regular one. And this one is also still a caution. Oh boy, oh boy. That was a blind shot. That was a very spicy blind shot. I'm probably never gonna repeat such a shot ever again in this game. Okay, they're now looking for me.
Nice. 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 Nice.
I see only one target so far.
Nice.
Okay, 2 of them are over here, 3.
Man, reality sucks.
And all of them has laser rifles, so that is actually pretty good. Well, if it's clip worthy, you guys can always make a clip.
Oh, it's a pump balloon!
Yeah, they're going all the way over there.
Tea Earl Grey, hot.
With pleasure. Cheers. Moist and delicious.
So can I start therapy now, or should I wait for the nightmares?
I should probably just do the little voice with delicious. Like moist. Because Earl Grey is delicious. And if anybody's gonna say otherwise, I'm gonna find you. And I'm gonna feed you with Earl Grey and biscuits. I'll turn you into British at 5 p.m. in the afternoon. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, it's definitely gonna bring their attention. I was joking, by the way. It's obvious that it's a joke. I would not go after somebody and find like. Gee whiz, I definitely want to commit an illegal crime and go to jail for it, right? Because I have nothing better to do with my life. Anti-biomaterial. Well, it's just anti-material. But you know, normally if you're gonna get hit by it, it doesn't matter. Your biological material just becomes nothing. Yeah, but it's pretty clear that with this dog just roaming around, that means they have released the doggos in the zone. So there might be like 2 more doggos roaming around still. Don't know where they are, but they are definitely somewhere. I could use the roof of this building because it looks more stable than the other roofs. I see a guy over there, but he's not rotated towards me.
Blood for the blood god!
And there goes the heart attack. There's also a guy inside of a building. Okay, so this guy's stepping out. I think this is the boss of the area.
Skulls for the skull throne!
Not afraid anymore. The heart have went out of the window, so there's no risk of the heart attack anymore. I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna survive. If I'm gonna get any further than this, they are definitely gonna go after me, and they're gonna definitely notice me. Need to figure out something else to get a right moment so I can at least shoot one of them in the head. Wait, that might be the one. And I just wasted it because he's moving to the side. Yep. That will be a good moment if I took it, because I wanted to make sure that he's gonna go still towards me, but he doesn't. This guy has a weird patrol route. That's a dog. That was a dead dog. Shit. I don't know how it died, but I know one thing. These guys already know now that I'm here. I mean... Oh, yep. I mean, heart attack is composed of 2 words, heart and attack. So I guess completing that was a must-do. Okay, I see a guy over there. Not sure if he's in caution or not. Yeah, he's in caution because he's moving a little slightly faster. Oh my god, do something, kill some enemies. Stop pretending to be stealthy, you suck. I actually want to do this stealthy. I never done this area stealthy. Especially with unsuppressed anti-material rifle. Just let the streamer have some fun. No, you don't need to have fun. I need to have fun. If I want to have fun, I need to see you kill. So start killing. Jesus Christ, finally he killed something. With those words, you could direct them to Thunder, I suppose. Because she's into that, she's into Slanesh.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hey, Whiskey. Oh, Whiskey, I have actually checked that wiki that you told me yesterday. That there are apparently like 2 quests. And I have tried to initiate that calls command and everything off the stream. And it didn't work. It just did not want it to work. So, my game is basically stuck at 9 Mila missions and that's it. I've read it, I tried it, it doesn't work. So I politely decided to kind of give up on it and not try to touch it. Which is weird, because I have followed with every single instruction possible. You know, if it's like bugged permanently like this, it's pretty much sure that I will be unable to complete. Oh, don't move, please don't move, please don't move. Another one down. Yeah, I'm disappointed. I am also disappointed. Because I always thought that the regular missions for Milas are ending like right there. Okay, there goes. Oh shit. Yeah, the super mutants and the doggos are now approaching me.
Find you soon, human.
Let me try to get over there. Let me move back a little bit. Holy shit, this guy's playing selfie builds are so boring. This guy is boring. Unfollow, unsubscribe. Yeah, Doggo is on a hunt. He definitely is. But so is the other super mutant, and I don't really want to try my luck. I'm just gonna walk around, make them quit on patrolling. And then I'm gonna come back to this building. I think the doggo's right there. Yeah, the doggo's coming back to its previous location, I think. At least it tries to. Either way, I had my eyes on it. word had. Yeah, that's another super mutant. Now please don't move. You bitch. I don't have enough range to kill this guy? Maybe I need to aim lower. There we go. Those were 2 shots. The first shot managed not to bring any attention to me, which is kind of fascinating. The second one should, though. The hammers.
Human. Got a treat for you.
Okay, so we definitely got a super mutant over there. But he doesn't know.
Gotta come out sooner or later.
Oh, this boy is rushing. This boy is rushing. I wonder what he's gonna do. Which side of the building is he going to approach?
Come out, wherever you are.
That's... Whoa. Okay, he doesn't know. He just aims blindly. But I still can kill him. He didn't knew. The music have not changed. Okay, assuming that's all the other super mutants dead, that would mean that only Fist is around. And also one doggo, because the one doggo that was like right over there, he just evaporated. I don't know where he is. Either way, so far so good. I need to get to the inside of that building.
The map has been updated.
That's it.
Yeah, that's AMAC 1500. It's a pretty well done rifle. It already has its own pre-built see-through scope, so you know, it actually makes my life a little bit easier. And also got the custom reticles as well. Okay, so that's Lance's terminal. Hopefully when I'm gonna try to hack it, nothing's gonna notice me.
No good.
Beating is 0.
Damn.
Outcast is 1. Stamina is 0. So okay, what was Outcast? Hideout?
Sweet.
Okay.
Hackerman.
Oh wait, I could actually disable the spotlights instead of destroying them. Deactivate them.
Defenses deactivated.
Damn right. Okay, let me get that safe. I decided to test it today. And I must say, it's a pretty good rifle. It's unique.
Got it.
It's definitely a unique rifle, considering the most obvious fact that, well, if I want to use it, every single time you pull the bullet, you also pull the entire receiver out, and the bolt. Sorry, you pull the entire bolt out, you put the bullet into the bolt, and then you slam the entire thing back inside. It's definitely something different, but this is a different that type of different that I actually enjoy. And I'm willing to keep it in the game. Yeah, bright lights. People. Yeah, I don't like the fact that there's a lot of lights over here. Lights can get me detected. You hate single-shot weapons? Understandable. That is perfectly fair in my opinion. Yeah, I was actually using the M203 right now, and I thought that changing of armor would change something. Oh my god. Why? Why? Okay, first of all, let's start with the obvious. The elephant in the room. Big-ass scope. Long-range scope on a shotgun. Then you have some freaking rice sprinkles all over it with some blue bullshit on it as a skin. And then you have a magazine tube longer than the barrel itself.
What the fuck?
Like this magazine tube is not gonna last for long. Oh, this is cursed.
Nice.
This is so cursed.
Nice.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, this gun can give you emotional damage, also financial damage. Because who puts a freaking loading tube longer than a freaking barrel itself? It calls for a malfunction. And a potential health risk as well. I mean, I took it, sure, but I'm gonna scrap it to bits so I can forget about it. And never look at it again. I'm gonna take your mother on a nice dinner and never call her again. Joe Pesci. Joe fucking Pesci. Jesus Christ, what a character. Okay, so that's Nuka-Cola. We got an empty beer bottle as well. Oh boy. I guess we got Mr. Guts doing part of the job for me. Okay, Hyper. Thanks for stopping by, appreciate it. Yeah, that Mr. Gutsy is doing part of a job for me right now. That's all, folks. Mr. Handy is dead. You know what's also dead? Me in a couple minutes if I'm not gonna find a shade to hide. Because I'm in the freaking bright daylight as we speak. This is not good. I really want to get on the roof of that building. But the light from a known source is just all over the place. I actually wonder if I can go around. Oh, wait. I can get on the roof over here. That's nice. Someone's mad. Not me. That guy, definitely. Yeah, like I said, there are still two more dogs, or maybe even 3, but they're hide behind the cages. And actually, to get to them, I'm gonna have to go through the guy with the grenade launcher over there. Yeah, that actually asks for a save, because I'm gonna screw this up, I'm gonna be dead. Dead. I don't think it's the guy, but I didn't look at the kill feed. 1, 2, that's 2, 3 dogs, yeah. As long as they're in the cage, I'm perfectly fine with it.
I hear something.
Someone there. Okay, so we still have one more super mutant. Not sure if that's the boss of the area or it's just a regular bitch boy, but yeah. Dog, back in the cage. Yeah, that's the house over there. Okay, let me get down. Yeah, he had a grenade launcher. I'm actually thinking about picking it up. Not because I want to use it, but mostly because if that super mutant of all the way far into the building, he's gonna get the smart idea. He might actually pick up this grenade launcher and use it against me. You're punchy this morning? You mean you want to punch things? You want to punch holes in things? Thingamajigs and thingamadiggaders? Hammer dead. Now the only thing that can actually kill me right now is the dogs. Assuming the dogs are gonna get out of the cage. Despite all the rage. There's still mutant hounds in the cage. Better run down. Okay, that definitely hurt my legs. And brought some attention. I did not manage to get a grenade. Not grenade, the mine. In time, sadly. I could fight those dogs mano a mano, because once I'm gonna kill one dog, the other dogs are gonna pretty much attack me. I don't know why I'm getting like free experience points. It's like something's getting killed in the background by friendly NPCs. Or maybe the game is like, hey, slap this guy with some experience. Just give it to him. Yeah, I could just attack the dog right there. Because there's only 2 dogs alive. They're both glowing. And I'm really willing to like fight them because I don't care. FFV strain nodes. Yep. 10 grenades. Gas. Bottle caps. Stim pack. Targeting quad projectile. I can scrap that. That's for sure.
Well,
Huh.
they're better now.
A weird situation, if I may say.
Atom Bomb Baby is next.
Oh, here they are.
You got a badass over there.
Nice.
And we're hiding behind the stuff. And just like that, we have this entire area cleared out for ourselves. Yay. Okay, now you want to find the holotape. There's a holotape inside of this building that is quite hilarious to actually listen to. Oh, there it is. Hammer's holotape. I think it's this one.
Human, did you make the machine work?
Clouds approaching.
good. Fist, this is Hammer. I got a human to make the machine work. We found a good place. Already has walls and water. Some humans made a tiny room underground with many good things inside. Send more people so we can raid more. We give you these guns for trade. Okay, human. Make the machine stop recording now. Human! Not time for sleep! Stop bleeding and work the machine! Ah, fine. Hammer will fix it!
Yeah, Hammer kind of didn't realize that he killed a human that was the only person that could, like, work the machine itself. Oh, Hammer. Deep-a-deep-a-deep-deep. And then Hammer just looks at everybody. Did I do that?
Get him.
Oh, so superior. Holy crap. No idea.
That's really strong.
Yes.
One day, supermutants will kill everything. If they are not gonna run out of humans to get, considering that supermutants cannot reproduce, you know, that's this little caveat about their evolution. They cannot reproduce. They forgot about that. You know, just a tiny bitsy little detail that they forgot to read in the manual. I'm actually happy that I managed to clean up this entire place sneakingly with all the stuff that I have. That means I can definitely do like perform like a stealth build. Excuse me for a second. Yeah, I got a message. Okay, never mind. I don't have to worry about that message. Sorry about that. Okay. For a second I thought it's gonna be like something super important, but yeah. It was basically a warning, you know, basically debate, because it was trying to tell me, hey, you didn't pay your taxes, but then I remember I have a paper that confirms that I have paid my taxes. So it was most likely some kind of a like maybe a scam, maybe something. Because I know I don't have to worry about taxes because I have paid them, and I'm clean. Are they immortal? No, they're still aging. They're still aging. They still... Sure, they're stronger. I don't think they can take any radiation damage. If I can be fully accurate. I think they're immune to radiation, in a matter of fact. But they are not smart. Because of how they are, because they are basically supermutants that have been created from irradiated DNA from regular humans, regular people that have lived for a long time on the outside. They're not very smart. The only way you can get a smart supermutant is by using the FEV mutagen on the person from the vault. So, for example, if you would give the FEV to the player, he would be a smart supermutant. and he would remember everything that he done before.
Nice.
Alright, I got plenty of weapons to scrap. In a matter of fact, I could use this building to take a nap and pick my next travel destiny. Even then, accidents and player characters happen. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if next Fallout game or somebody would create a mod that would allow you to play as Super Mutant, but with, you know, with the applied variety that it could be a smart Super Mutant. And it would be a build that would be like restricted to some things, because as a Super Mutant you are so big you cannot fit everywhere. Also, you would not be able to join the Brotherhood of Steel. The Institute would like to make experiments out of you. Like, the only faction that you could join is probably Minutemen in the Railroad. Num num indeed. Explain Erickson in the Far Harbor, though. Yeah, for some reason the fog makes... I don't know if it's the fog or there's something in the Far Harbor that makes aggressive Super Mutants non-aggressive. In a matter of fact, they are relatively intelligent. Step Mutant got stuck. Help me, I'm stuck. Cue the website music. Hey, Pinhead.
I'm stuck, Hewitt. Help me out.
Okay, so it's automatic, some laser rifles. This Glock can be sold. Explosive's gonna go. Junkie's gonna go. This gonna go. Penetrating. If you know what I'm saying. I don't need that Ghost Love rifle. It's a kneecapper. Yeah, we're gonna scrap this and this too. Alright, I'm good. I scrapped all the things that I didn't need it. Let me see the inventory. And I still carry a little bit, so I'm fine. I could refill the empty bottles that I have picked with water. Alright, let me check the map. So we have those estates. I should clean up this tower right now. And actually from tower I could go for armory, but then again, do I really want to? No, I don't want to go for armory right now. Armory is a broken location anyway, so I'm just gonna ignore it. Sure, it's gonna give me a lot of loot, but the area itself is broken. So I'm willing to ignore armory.
The map has been updated.
Okay, so we have the relay tower. Libertalia, it's a quest item. Nahant, I could go there for Nick Valentine, so I don't have to explore it right now. East Boston Police Station, Rocco Sales, and Center, that's for Automatron, more or less. I'm currently thinking which areas I can safely explore and which ones I should leave behind. Yeah, because if I want to go for the hunt, that will... or the armory... Yeah, we're gonna ignore that. So next on my list... If I could go for County Crossing, I could go for... Not the Caravan Wreckage. Yeah, because that's Automatron DLC. Mass gravel and sand, building, green tech genetics. Yeah, I could go to Cambridge right now. Because from Cambridge, I'm pretty sure I could make my way towards here. Because that's a large area that has been unexplored yet. And it sounds good. Okay, so let me take a look. I'm over here from County Crossing. Yeah, the next gonna be the County Crossing, I think. Yep, that's a goal. That is a goal. And in County Crossing,
Yes.
hello, Mr. Charles.
You looking for a new place to settle?
Could be. Why? You know somewhere good?
Yeah, I know. There's this little place called Sanctuary Hills. If I could send her over there, because I don't see the there we go, Sanctuary Hills.
Thanks. See you there in a day or two.
What kind of gun do you even have? Oh, it's a Thompson. Well, you're well equipped. Can't complain about that. Well, anyway, let's activate the tower. Please stand back. Okay, so County Crossing is all the way over there. So let's go for it. Where's the main road? I think the main road is over there. Hey, Delicious. How are we doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well this Tuesday. Alright, now I'm here. Let me see what I can scrap, which I'm pretty sure I already have scrapped everything that I wanted, so I will only sell stuff.
The farm's not much, but it's something.
Farm is not much? Bro. This is, according to them, this is not much.
Yeah.
This is perfection. This is beautiful.
Hey.
I'm sure I have something.
Yeah, you have money.
Let's see what you've got.
Let me know what you like.
And I'm gonna buy or sell you this Glock, Cryomine, Dynamite, Molotov, and nothing else. Now from here I got nothing. I can sell this microfusion cells and plasma. Now let me check the camps. Hey Chris, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I can sell you... Hey Turin! I can sell you a fixer. Oh yeah, I have a lot of stuff to cook. Totally forgot about that. Stealth Boy. Super Stim Pack. And I guess nothing else. Alright, I want to buy some 5.56 ammo for you.
My feet hurt. Everything hurts.
Hey there.
Looking for a weapon.
Yep.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Great.
So how much money? 3,000 caps. And I can buy... Well, 3,000... I can... Ooh, yeah, that's 1,000 rounds. I think I'm gonna need this many. Yeah, that's gonna be way too much. I'm gonna buy like 400 of them, and that should be good. The rest of the money I'm gonna keep in this settlement, I think. Uh-oh. They're gonna get attacked by somebody. Yep.
For now.
By insects.
If you work,
Don't
you
have to
eat.
worry about them though.
If you work, you eat. Easy.
It's as simple as that.
It's just
Out
as
here,
simple.
You gotta take things one day at a time.
Alright, I'm good. I'm probably still carrying like shitload. Yeah. Probably gonna have to sort it at the Hangman Alley. But first let me decide where I want to go next. Because from here we're gonna go down, and I really want to get into Green Tech Genetics first, so I can then get a Gambit Crater, Cambridge Safe House, which is gonna give me a small side quest that we can also do, College Administration, and then Mass Gravel. So from here I'm gonna basically get back, go to Hangman Alley, and explore this zone, because this is the largest zone to explore, and one of the missing ones too. There's even an Electronic Hobbyist Club that I have missed, and WRVR, but WRVR has a settler that I want to get, a level 4 trader, as a matter of fact. But yeah, at least we know where we want to go. I'm gonna mark the Green Tech Genetics. The Green Tech Genetics building is gonna be locked for now, because we have not started the main quest yet. But at least I'm gonna have it marked on the map, so I can have a little bit of peace and quiet. That was either a storm or somebody had fired a gun. I think it was a storm. The funny thing, this playthrough, this random encounter spot over here, the building I'm going for, it didn't spawn anything for the entirety of the run. Like nothing. It is very weird. Oh, we actually might get another chest and the red spiders right now. I can already hear the raiders going for it. At least trying.
Good guys win again.
Good guys win again, eh? Oh. Oh. You bitch. Hey, that's my raider. I want to kill it. Okay, Lodge Chung, gonna take the Lodge Egg. There's gonna be more red spiders in the zone. I think it would be a good idea to save the game. Also, I can see a tiny stutter. Oh, you son of a bit.
You got a badass over here.
Well, at least I have a... Yeah, I need to use a Hydra right now. I see what's in front of me. No, this is not what I want to do. Shit. 4. In 5. Okay, hold up.
You got a badass over
yeah,
here.
because the spider was legendary.
Boy, are you stupid and dead?
There was nothing I could do, Mr. Perlman. Fucker. Okay, no, it's not my real thought. It's just... it's not my real thoughts. I just was slightly annoyed because Ron Perlman called me stupid again. Hurting my feelings. Sniff. Yeah, Ron is a big meanie towards me. That's very true. He doesn't like me at all.
You got a badass over here.
And I'm just here, you know, trying to be friends, but no.
Nice.
There's still this one albino spider somewhere. And I know there is one. Hey, Drill. This item is too heavy to carry. You mean the burden of responsibility? Yeah, we definitely got a starter. I'm gonna have to reset the game. It's only a starter that happens in this zone over here. Yeah, where's the albino spider? Yeah, I'm gonna reset the game right now. This is getting a little bit out of hand. He might actually that albino red spider, he might be inside of a water. He might be there. That is a possibility. And if that red spider is inside of a water, well, then I might actually ignore it. I don't know why, I only get those starters in this area, nowhere else. Yeah, and that was the albino red scorpion. That means the bitch is right here.
You got a badass over here.
Jesus. Look at it, look at that health. Look at that freaking health, dude. And of course broken my left hand, because, you know, Fallout. Alright, it's time to use the submachine gun for the first time. With a broken hand inside of a drug den. Also from the roof of the drug den I will be able to get to a specific chest.
Outpost captured.
I only have used like a short burst, but I can already say that this submachine gun is very controllable. Okay, let's see. AKM with cryo damage. Well, at least that's a good scrap.
Nice.
Meeting people, pulse rifle, wonder glue. Okay, I can go outside now because I already have picked that card. It's just a fresh spawn with the same item. We don't have to worry about it. Run is a big meanie. It's true. I actually, what really hurts me is that when the Ron Perlman, one of my favorite actors, calls me stupid and dead in one sentence. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts my little pee-pee feelings.
Yes.
Not just the pee-pee, also the pee-pee feelings. But then no, FN7, Ghost Slayer can be scrapped.
Nice.
VSSM don't care about that, targeting. And that actually makes me over-encumbered. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna take now all the things that can increase my carry weight then. So let's start with Bighorn steak. Grilled rat stack. Next is gonna be red spotted fillet. And now we're gonna use grilled hermit crab. Buff tats. And ramen yuca, which is somewhere down below on the list. There we go, 805 carry weight. Alright, and that's the chest that was
stars? I'll give you stars.
BT with the 5
Welcome
gift
back.
sets. And Sid, Jesus Christ. Okay, slowly, one at a time. BT with 5 tier 1 gifts up to Snork. Prototype. Starsh, Retro, and Sritko. And Sid with the tier 1 sub for 10 months. Thank you very much for those subs. Guys, gifted subs or freshly subscribed or subscribe in general. Enjoy your new emotes. Enjoy the ad-free viewing. That was a Ravager. I don't know what killed it. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. Enjoy the emotes. Thank you guys very much for the support. I forgot that this is not that 2-shot. Kind of wasted a perfect shot for the head on the Raider. I'm gonna go through Bunker Hill. Bunker Hill. What? Dead. I could scrap some of the weapons that I have picked up. And also I could cook the food. That doesn't sound like a stupid idea. Being lousy so needed to watch someone. Well, I'm happy that you're here. I hope that my stream is gonna raise your spirits. Even if a little bit. Okay, and I want the wounding legendary from this. Alright, let's move on. I've noticed one thing. That if I have my arm broken, I'm actually running slower with this gun. Don't really know if that's a content implemented by the thingamajig, but I'm liking it. I mean, I'm gonna run through the Bunker Hill. I could use a doctor to restore my limbs to the full. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You better let me have a look at you. Not many doctors out there on the road.
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
Tell me your symptoms.
Oh, I cannot even fix. Okay.
No, we're done.
Take better care of yourself in the future.
I cannot even use the doctor because I don't have my health reduced by some percentage. It's kind of stupid. Okay, so let me save the game over here. And the next area... Hey, Michael. The next area that I'm gonna go for, that's a lonely chicken just crossing the road, I suppose. But why does he cross the road? Probably to get on the other side.
Outpost captured.
5-head philosophy. Well, let's see. We got the construction site, but I don't see any supermans from afar. Why did the chicken cross the bridge? There must be some advanced reasoning behind that. I also don't see the raiders in the market, so yeah, I think I can run along. Okay, so how do I want to reach the Green-Tip Genetics building? I technically could just run along. Just go through here and that's it. Have the raider over there have... I could definitely hear a Deathclaw. Why did the Deathclaw fully occur the Commonwealth? Bethesda. Good answer. Yeah, I don't like the sounds of that. Me no likey. Yeah, it seems like raiders also have not spawned over here, which is pretty nice. I can definitely hear some footsteps. Oh, I don't like those footsteps. They're like sounding very close by. Hey, Kit Kat. They're like right there, like right behind the corner. Holy crap, that makes me paranoid.
The map has been updated.
Okay, so there goes that. I think the only building that we haven't explored yet is the DB Technical School. Okay, we're gonna do a detour. This is a relay tower right next to Farron Hills. God damn it, we're gonna have to do a double detour. Actually, no, not really. And Neposet Park 2, god damn. No, I'm gonna stick to the current target. Hey, Soviet. Okay, so we have the Green-Tip Genetics right now. And the next building I want to do is Cambridge Crater, because I'm gonna go for the safe house later. But what is this building? Kendall Parking. Well, I don't remember this building. I think I might as well... I can save the game and try to explore it. I'm doing pretty good. Hope you're doing well, Soviet. I can already say that the light on this gun is broken. Oh, no, never mind. Fixed. Huh. So there are actually more of them. Yesterday I was talking about like how there's like very small amount of mole rats and other animals that are having like attached explosive to them. And here you go. 3 mole rats, or at least 3 mole rats that have mines attached to them. And screaming to their lungs' content. Okay, so I don't need any of that. And also they have a drifter, but I already killed that drifter, sadly. Or maybe not sadly. Did she went through the floor? Or did her body just explode and got teleported all the way to the end of the building? Which I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Oh, no, there she is. That was kind of scary. Extra 1 armor, don't need that. Well, according to this, the drifter that was hostile to me, if I'm gonna pick up this, that's stealing. Yes, that's also stealing. Making perfect sense, video game. As per usual. Alright, let's get out of this building. Yeah, more rats with mines, you know. It's not stupid when you think about it, because more rats are always hostile towards any target that is gonna come across. So, you know, just make them dug out of nowhere, and there we go. You got more trouble. Okay, so we got this building. Yeah, I want to go for the Cambridge Crater. Just want to discover it. Oh, also, what I still remember about this location. Cambridge Crater is a location where we can actually see Arlen Glass after we're gonna finish up his quest, which we already did.
The map has been updated.
Also, it's a great shooting range. Well, assuming that you can hit.
Outpost captured. Increased.
I think somebody has a lot of fun with the feral ghouls that I have not managed to kill. This rifle is not cursed, this is an actual real-life rifle. It was one of the first anti-material rifles that was made by the United States in the 70s, AMAC 1500. I actually find it interesting because the bolt, it's also like the entire magazine. It's like 2 things combined into one that somehow actually work. I could take that.
Nice.
And nothing else. I was kind of hoping that one of those feral ghouls is actually going to be a legendary. At this point, I'm just trying to figure out what kind of pathing that those feral ghouls took. So I think they had to like go through here. No. Or they did. Huh. Hard to say. Anyhow, let's level up. Okay, let's see. Do I gonna put point in luck, or am I putting point into something else? Bodybuilder, cannibal, critical, inspirational. Oh yeah, quick hands 3. Yeah. How could I forget about that? Yeah, I don't know where those 4 rules have went. At this point, they're already dead too. Anyhow, I'm gonna go for the Cambridge safe house now. Because Cambridge safe house is gonna give me a custom side quest that's gonna give me Ultra Jet, but I'm not gonna use the Ultra Jet. But I'm always willing to do little side quests like this, especially considering the fact that this side quest is gonna make me go to Raiders. There's one raider upstairs.
Who's out there?
Not me. Hey Gaddison. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Are you guarding something, or you're just sitting here for the lulz? Well, that rope is definitely not allowing me to go upstairs. There we go.
The map has been updated.
Alright, let me save the game before I'm gonna do anything. Just in case.
I got it. I got it.
He doesn't got it.
Fuck! God damn it!
What happened?
It happened again. I always tell myself, take your time, Slim. No need to rush it, Slim. And I fucked up the code anyway.
Relax, kid. Just take a breather and try it again.
Just annoys me, you know? Like I've got a bad piece of code inside my brain, and I can't clean it up. I don't know how you fucking stay so calm.
Because it's all binary. Doesn't matter how many times you screw up. At the end of the day, all that matters is that you turn that 0 into a 1. Although I gotta be honest, it'd be nice if you didn't throw a tantrum every time you got locked out.
Yeah, man, my ears could use a rest.
All right. Just back off and give me some time to think. Fuck. Bunny's in the terminal. Gotta be laced off the fluke shot like... Row your boat down the stream.
Is he fucking singing?
Ugh, just leave him be. Looks like we got overflow.
Just do as Rabbit says and
Hey,
we'll be good.
did Murawski send you? Funny, most good neighbor goons are buggy as fuck, but whoever made you had some clean code.
I'm just passing through. Don't want any trouble.
Well, it's not like you saw anything illegal. This is more of an audition. If you want, you can have a crack at that terminal yourself. Of course, if you're more brawn than brains, you can challenge Virus here to a fight. Or hell, just pick the lock with a bobby pin. More than one way to skin a cat.
New mission available.
I just need to remember to slow down. Got that, Slim? Slow the fuck down.
It's pretty much everybody's experience with hacking in this game. Doing good? Had some problems with the college? Well...
Excuse me.
I guess you're part of the crew now. My one and only rule.
I hope all the problems are gonna be solved.
Me when I'm hacking a terminal. Don't speak. Don't move. Don't do that funny thing people do with their eyebrows when they're confused. Don't do any of it.
Okay.
Like all this
I guess I'm just gonna bobby pin the thing and that's it.
hacking, lock-picking bullshit. But you try knocking down a steel door with nothing but your fists.
I think I picked up some stuff, so I could at least try to scrap them before I'm gonna talk to the rabbit over there. Yeah, this, and it seems like nothing else. Yeah, 50% solved. That's good. If it's already like 50% solved, then that's actually fantastic. Let's hope the second half is gonna go as smooth.
Well, well. Looks like you got that door open before Slim. You're hired.
What about me?
Well, we still need someone who knows their way around a terminal. So that's you. Anyways, I'm sure you have questions, so I'll try and make this quick. If you haven't noticed, this isn't an actual vault. We use it to test out new hackers.
And me to test the muscle.
Yeah. That's because the actual prize is in an old world laboratory full of turrets and terminals, so you gotta be a worm and a wolf to get past both. We get through, and we get our hands on the holy grail of chem dealing. The source code for Brahmin-free jet.
Yeah, that's the quest from the Tales of a Commonwealth. One of the few quests that actually works, and a quest that I can actually play on YouTube and play it on stream as well, in comparison to a previous quest that almost gave me a fucking heart attack, and definitely a panic attack, but let's not talk about this anymore. What's a Brahmin? Never heard of jet? Get to the point. Brahmin-free jet.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
I guess you didn't read that issue of the paper where they talked about jet and Brahmin shit.
Yeah, man, they like heat up that shit and extract the gases.
Exactly. And I don't know about you, but I don't like getting my high from the ass end of a mutated cow. We've got reasons to think this lab has got what we need. And Slim here is gonna be our rootkit.
I'm in. Just tell me what you need help with.
Your job is to get us into the pharmacy. That's where we're gonna get our hands on this chem. We get ourselves some clean pre-war jet, and Slim can talk to the crew without his breath smelling like a toilet. Anyways, that's enough prep work. I'll mark the location on your map. Meet us at the lab when you're ready.
Yeah, and that lab is hallucinogen. So we're gonna go ourselves for the hallucinogen.
To be honest, I don't really care that jet comes from Brahmin shit. It's worth it.
More like slowdown is worth it. Okay, let's go for another building before we're gonna do this quest. Is it still debated if jet is post or pre-war? Well, depending on the game. It's really depending on the game. I don't really go with what is pre-war and what is after war.
Tea Earl Grey hot.
Hey Ethay, I would love to drink some tea, but I'm already out. So let me offer you a small counter offer. I'm just gonna drink some water now. Cheers. Moist. Moist and delicious. Alright,
First mistake, last mistake.
Are you on the roof? Okay, I want to get to another building now. The next building I want to visit is the College Administration building, and then I'm gonna go for the mass gravel. After that, I'm gonna head back to the Hangman Alley, and we're gonna do the quests. And then after doing the quest, we're gonna go for the metro station, because right next to it there's also a school, the DB Technical, which I haven't cleaned up last time, and I really should do that. Hey, Dash Jap. Bitch. Oh yeah, I need to reload. I totally forgot. Oh, excuse me. Would you like to...
There's no point in hiding.
Enjoy the lurk, whiskey. I had a little stroke right there. Damn, son, you are packing. You are definitely packing some. Honestly, I would like to see one of my other limbs to be broken, because then I would be allowed to use the Hydra. Got a scoot? Okay.
Nice.
Thanks for stopping by. Trin. Appreciate it. As always. Well, I was hoping that this place is gonna have like a chest or something. I guess not. Hail Hydra. Yep. Well, it's Heal Hydra in my game, but... You are free to have your own interpretation. Oh, we are over there, okay. Hey, James. Isn't that... Yeah, that's the hospital with the raiders. This is the quest place, so it's not gonna spawn again, so there's no point of me even going... See another guy, 12 o'clock. Now he's a dead guy, 12 o'clock.
Made a big mistake, rookie!
Blood for the blackguard!
Indeed. Alright, now we should have like clear path to the building that I want to go for. Hey, Pack. Glad to see you. Hope you're also having a nice one. This church over here. Is there a possibility of me actually being able to enter? At least I know where some of the Pharaoh Ghouls have went. Yeah, Union's Hope Cathedral. I actually don't remember being in there, in this location whatsoever, so let me save the game. The fuck was that? That was a Mantis. Unless you are talking about the sniper rifle, then it's AMAC 1500. About building a PC. When it comes to my experience, I have no idea how to help you. Sadly. If it was up to me, I would tell you to go to a professional shop that's gonna give you like some kind of instructions, or they're gonna build a PC for you. But first you need to check if these guys are actually, you know, trustworthy. You know, check the reviews, all that stuff. It seems like we got a guy over there. Don't really know.
Let's do this.
Well, there's my second arm. And I'm actually, because of that, I'm allowed to use a Hydra. Father Gabe. Well, it's a shame that he decided to go feral upon me. What do we have here? 50 cal and an actual Desert Eagle. I think I already have one anyway. quite an anonymous place, I'm gonna say. Like, you know, a big, gigantic open church with only priests inside and feral ghouls around him as his faithful. No music around. That's actually... that can create a mood. I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, I don't think it's the same guy. The only person that voices Joshua Graham and would be in this game... that would be Wiseman. I think that would be Wiseman. But you were close, because there is a feral ghoul in this game that is, you know, talkative. I said feral ghoul, I mean ghoul in general, and I always say feral ghoul for some reason.
The map has been updated.
Well, welcome to the College Administrator building. Scribe? Yeah, that's a scribe. And I definitely hear heavy footsteps, so it could be Behemoth. It also could be a... It also could be a... I wish I could recruit him right now. Because he's just right here. He's right here, ready to be recruited. And it bothers me that I cannot do that, because I don't have stats to the 10. Don't kill my scribe. Oh boy. And you move. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Kick some ass with that BT. Alright, I want to go to the administrative building. Maybe we're gonna get additional NPC. Maybe we're gonna get additional NPC from there. There's a red rocket over here. You're also very close to the mine, not the minefield. To the sand field or something like that. Don't do bad, that's good to hear. That's what's most important. Not feeling bad. Gonna pick up that. Some overdue books. If I'm gonna go upstairs, I want to make sure that there's nothing on the bottom floor. Nuka Sunrise, not gonna need that really. There's a card. Greetings from California.
Nice.
More experience for discovering locations, and even my character still hates me because now she tells me that I should shut up. Rude, mean, and unnecessary. Okay, so that's the door to the outside world, so we don't need to use that yet. Was kind of hoping for another NPC to recruit over here, but I guess not.
Don't think I can pick this. Got it.
Take the Wonder Glue. It seems I can go even a level higher than this. Let's check it out. And that's a door to Cambridge. And that's also a door to Cambridge. 2 different rooftops. Or maybe 2 different sides of the rooftops. So maybe they have something of interest. I'm gonna check it out. While I still can. And on this side, we have a joyful and wonderful nothing. What's on the other side? On the other side, we have a game crash. But it's actually a good time, considering that I'm already over 3 hours into the game. So what I'm gonna do is I'm simply gonna take a break. I'm gonna make myself a second tea. And yeah, what can I say? Thank you guys very much for watching me so far. I appreciate all the follows and all the gift stuff that have came to this channel so far. If you guys are new to the channel, consider following or subscribing depending on the platform you're watching. If you're watching YouTube, subscribe and hit that like button because that actually kind of helps, as cringy as it sounds. Links to my YouTube, Discord, Twitter, it's all down below in the panels. If you guys wish to support me, you guys can do that by sending some bits on Twitch. There's also a subscription method on Twitch via either Prime Gaming or regular subs. And there's also an option of donations all down below in the panels or in the description of the video, again depending on the platform. Hey Van Meko, tea time. Gonna make myself some more tea. Gonna play